Cosechando mis mares, sembrando mis tierras, quiero más a mi patria. Mi nación que luchando rompió las cadenas de la esclavitud. Es la tierra del Inca, el sol ilumina porque Dios lo manda. Y es que Dios a la gloria le cambió de nombre y le puso Perú. Atesoran sus playas la riqueza pesquera de mi mar soberana. Y en la tierra maravilla la nieve perpetua es bandera. La montaña en sus venas guarda el petróleo de nuestro mañana. La tierra cerrada nos llama los vientos de las manos del pan. Llama verde patio. La E del ejemplo, la R del tipo, la U de la U. Yo me llamo Perú, pues mi raza peruana, con la sangre y el alma, solo por de mi patio. Yo también me llamo Perú, eres patria, la E del ejemplo, la R del rifle, la U de la unión. Yo me llamo Perú, pues mi raza peruana.
The hiring big. We use apricot liqueur, Pisco, little bitters, lime juice, and we soak the apricot and again the Pisco. It's a wonderful, refreshing cocktail.
Perú, con fe de patria, la E del ejemplo, la R del rifle, la U de la unión. Yo me llamo Perú, es mi raza peruana, con la sangre y el alma.
In my country is called choros a la chalaca.
Yo también
But where do you display?
Wish I knew more, honestly. We simply just a mussel that we saw, we chilled it, and then we chopped it kind of soupy with the corn salsa mixture there.
That's it. That's good, huh?
Lime, corn, onion.
Yeah, it was tomato. Yes. Chili too.
Yeah, which one of the onions?
It's good, huh? It's good.
I can't wait, I haven't had it.
Thank you. Thank you. ¿Ah? Sí, sí. What is it called this?
Causa.
Causa. Oh, causa.
Ese es choros a la chalaca.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he told me. Let's play everything. Delicious. This is the fish. Causa with fish.
Oye, compadre,
Pepper, oh my God. Oh, sorry. It's empanadas. Good.
Empanadas, yes.
Yeah.
Right. ¿No me toma foto de mi persona?
No, no me gusta. Empanada. Everything you doing, yeah, everything.
Yeah.
You cook everything.
Yeah, I make everything.
Huh?
Dame una foto.
So you start, so tomorrow I can come for take this.
No, I won't have all of this
That's
dishes
only-
tomorrow.
that's
This is
special
only
made.
special for tonight's dinner.
Okay.
No, easy. Él le va a tomar una foto de tu esposa. Dice esposa. Está bien para empezar.
Good.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Name from Callao is a port for Lima. It's a main port for Peru.
Oh, the ports, like you
The
bring your
people from
boats in.
Callao, they call it chalaco. That's where they come from.
You like it? You like it?
I love it.
Oh,
We are taping it because this is going to Lima via YouTube.
Very nice,
Yeah, right now. Come on.
yeah.
It's Jay who's making all the cocktails.
Go, Joe.
He's gonna come out along the way and tell you what went into each one. So this is the Hiram Bingham, and he will give you the finite details of what that was.
Well, it's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. This is a really good turnout. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Cocktail number one, the Hiram Bingham. It has apricot liqueur, Quebranta Pisco, fresh lime juice, a little bit of aromatic bitters, fresh mint. Shake it all up, strain it into the flute, and then we top it off with a brut sparkling wine. A little bit of dried apricot on top, that's what was on the skewer, and we soaked that overnight in Quebranta Pisco, cane syrup, so it kind of soaked up all those flavors. So hope you guys enjoy. Cheers.
Thank you.
Is the Encanto de Campo.
Campo de Encanto. Campo de Encanto.
Encanto de Campo.
Campo de Encanto.
Yeah, you see that? Now, we have what we're going to be starting with this is a trio of Peruvian ceviches.
Oh my
And
God.
ceviche is very popular in Peru. They have it everywhere. The cevicheria. And a lot of different styles, and a lot of different ingredients. It's very much different than Mexican ceviches. You very rarely will see tomato in Peruvian ceviche, but you'll see potatoes and corn and things like that. So we have the yellow ceviche, or the ceviche amarillo, and we made this one with lemon juice, and it has sweet potato and corn as the main ingredients, with some onion and ají amarillo. We're then serving the second one, which is ceviche. Which one is the second one? the ceviche negro, which is a black ceviche. In Peru, there's the clam they call almejas negro, which is actually a black clam. When you open it up, inside the meat is black, the juice is black, and it's used in making this special ceviche. We use little neck clams, and we chuck them raw, chop them mix them with very thinly sliced squid and the squid ink to make the ceviche black. And it's mixed with lemon juice and ginger. It has soy sauce, fish sauce. So this has a Asian twist to the Peruvian ceviche. The last ceviche is the ceviche verde, which is the green ceviche. We did this with mahi-mahi, and it's marinated with cucumber, celery, and onions, and then it is mixed with a puree of cilantro, parsley, green onions, and mint. that has some green onions sprinkled on top, and the ceviche negro has toasted corn nuts on top of that. Now, serving with this, which is what you would get in a lot of cevicherias, is what they call the Pisco leche con tigre, which is the tiger's milk. Now, how that comes out to being tiger's milk, I don't know exactly. There's a lot of stories about it. But this is what you have in the morning after you've been drinking, or at night before you're going out. You want to stay up late. So this is the juice from the ceviche, marinated citrus juice that's been drained off the ceviche, and it is mixed 50-50 with pisco. It makes a little shot, and you'll have the with this,
it's for the men and the women.
Dish, we felt that it was most appropriate that you have probably the most well-known of all Pisco cocktails, which is the Pisco Sour. The Pisco Sour is huge in Peru as well as in San Francisco. There's also a little battle with the people in Chile on who makes the Pisco Sour, but we believe it's all Peru. San Francisco has a special side to the Pisco Sour and Pisco in itself. I'm going to introduce you to Dustin here, and he's going to talk to you about Encanto Pisco and the connection and the special connection that San Francisco has with Pisco. While Jay mixes up the drinks, we'll bring out the ceviche, we'll bring out the cocktail, and then we'll be doing it ceviche style.
Bravo!
Salute!
Thanks everyone for coming out on a hot summer day. It's boiling hot out here in Walnut Creek. We love it. Salud, salud, salud. Gracias. Gracias. So listen, so we want to say thanks very much for coming out and enjoying a Pisco dinner with us. I think the most important thing you come away from tonight is how to pronounce Pisco.
Yes.
Listen, I hear Pisco all the time. Listen, I'm coming out of San Francisco, and San Francisco is all about peace and love and harmony, right? So it's not, I hate drinking piss. It's disgusting. Okay? I want peace and happiness in this world, especially when we're drinking and eating phenomenal ceviche, which you're about to have to show us. It's peace. Go. All together. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Love it. Show us one more time. 1, 2, 3. Pisco. Yeah, so Pisco. So because you're feeling better about yourself, the world's correct again. You know, there's no bad economy. Your stomach feels good. The throat is warm. Everything's wonderful. Yeah. Okay. So let me introduce you to the proprietor of Campo de Encanto. As Porton, what amazing spirit Porton is. They're brand new to the planet as well. 4 months. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary. We're super excited. Yeah. It's mostly his fault, but it's all his fault. Why he has this great spirit in front of you. Number 2, Campo de Encanto. So I'm going to first introduce you to Walter. We're going to talk about why we were so drunk during the gold rush era in San Francisco and why Pisco was so important during that time. Salud.
Let's do one more pronunciation test. Campo de Encanto. Campo de Encanto. It's like dancing. Campo de Encanto. One more time. Campo de Encanto. Does anyone know what that means?
Country.
What?
Enchanted field.
What? Oh, okay. Yep. Microphone, please.
Enchanted field.
Enchanted field. Sounds like springtime in Peru to me. So, Campo de Encanto means enchanted fields. What do we mean by that? What do we mean by that? What is it? What is Pisco? What is Pisco? Anyone? It's made from grapes. What else is made from grapes? Wine. Guess what? We put ours in a wine bottle. Because it's made of wine. Funny, huh? What else? What other spirit is made from grapes?
Brandy.
Okay, brandy. I heard grappa. That was correct. Grappa and brandy. Okay, so where does Pisco fit into that? It's made from grapes. Is it grappa? Is it brandy? Where is it? Is it here, brandy, or grappa? What is it? Is it Pisco? Okay, Pisco is first, right? It's the first distilled. It's an eau de vie. It's wine. We make the wine. We distill a little bit, right? We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but I just want to make sure you understand. This is from grapes. Okay? It's made. Let me tell you about the history. This gentleman's going to tell you a little bit about production, maybe in between, or right after. We'll do it right after. Pisco in San Francisco are like this. Once again, right? Before Prohibition, Pisco was the most important drink in San Francisco. Pisco. Why is that?
How is that?
How is that? That's weird, huh? That means it's a pretty old spirit, right? 400 years old is how old this spirit is, right? The Spanish, you're going to find this very interesting, the Spanish actually demanded that the New World stop making wine. They were making lots of wine, they're having a good time in Peru, they start shipping it back to the Old World. The Old World's like, what the? What are you doing? You're shipping us wine? You're our market. We should be shipping to you. You're not shipping back to us, right? It's like right now, their economy was suffering. They're like, what the hell are you doing? So they said, King, no more wine. No more wine produced Pisco. And they had to do something with those grapes. It's ingenuity, right? That's what Pisco is. So you gotta think about Peru, also like Egypt, right? It's one of the oldest civilizations in the world. It's enchanting. Peru is enchanting. Who's been to Peru? You've been to Peru? Again, you don't count. Right, you don't count. If you haven't been, you have to go. It's one of the most magical places on the earth, right? Everyone that goes has an amazing experience. Right, Teresa? Everyone has an amazing experience.
What's his name?
So, what happened? Why did it become popular in San Francisco? Maestro?
Well, so listen. Oh, you're going to say it.
Well, no, you go ahead. I can just
Well, I mean, we have to think about like the 1850s and the gold rush era. There was no Panama Canal, right? So you had two choices to get to gold. You either crossed the country in a wagon, or you went around the Cape. So as you're going around this gigantic continent down here, you had to stop into the port of Pisco to get your supplies, right? I mean, your clothes, your pineapples, your citrus, and these goofy clay pots full of this earthen spirit that were made by the people there, that you weren't sure what the hell you were drinking at the time. But by the time you got to San Francisco, you were like, please give me some more of that stuff from Pisco, right? And so it became synonymous with that area. And they're all coming up to San Francisco because this is where the gold was happening, this is where the excitement was happening. And people were tired of drinking rum over the East Coast, you know, the Caribbean. It was very at that point. It was very taxed.
Pisco Punch. Does anyone know what the Pisco Punch is and why it was so infamous? Pisco Punch. No? No one knows? Has anyone been here to San Francisco from here? You know where San Francisco is?
The better restaurants are here, Walnut Creek.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what this building is right here? Trans-American building. Look a little closer. Is there something else in that picture? Does anyone know what that is? That's just the most famous bar ever inhabited the peninsula of San Francisco. It's called the Bank Exchange. You can pass the book around. Check it out. That Bank Exchange, every big deal in San Francisco was made there. Tourists went there for what? The Pisco Punch. Pisco Punch. It was infamous around the world. It was world famous. If you look at the back of our bottle, we'll pass this bottle around. We have a picture, 1938 San Francisco, when they tried to revive the infamous Pisco Punch, the secret recipe. The secret recipe went to the deathbed of its creator, right? Went to his deathbed. It was a national tragedy. It was world famous. And this recipe was lost forever. Look at the back of this label. At the very top of that building, it says world famous Pisco Punch, because it was. Herman Melville wrote about Pisco. Frederick Kipling, Samuel Clemens all wrote about the effects of the Pisco Punch. You were only allowed two Pisco Punches.
It was also the most expensive cocktail in its time. It was 25 cents. And everything was 5 or 7 cents, right? You got a shot of beer for 7 cents.
That's the gentleman that made it world famous. Duncan
And we don't, what is it?
2 bits. I mean, come on, that was a little bit.
At the bottom of this label here, you'll actually see that we believe that's the original Pisco Punch recipe right there. It was later discovered by this gentleman and other scholars that believe this is, if it isn't, it doesn't really matter, right? But we believe this to be the original recipe. Guillermo Toro Lira, who's one of the historians, again, I'll pass this book around. He's done all the research. He's verified this is probably the Pisco Punch recipe, rediscovered many years later. That's why San Francisco and Peru are like this. The gold rush brought all the Peruvians and everything that was associated with the gold rush up here, including people, including products. And we ship it back down. The ships could get out of the harbor because most of them were sunk because all the sailors would jump ship and go up the American River because they were so gold crazy, right? So there were no sailors able to sail these ships up. I think I've used a lot of my son here. Carlos should talk a little bit about production.
Let's talk about production real quickly on the Pisco Punch. We're moving into the Pisco Sour as our cocktail coming up though. But why it was so famous, the history, or the story is that you're only allowed to have 2 Pisco Punches. And then you had to get up from your stool and walk around the block. If you made it around twice, you could have another one. Right?
So after this next course, everyone's going to have to walk
around. Pisco Punch is essentially like a pineapple margaritas. Pineapple juice and some sort of a triple sec, orange curacao, you know, some limes and that, and a secret ingredient. And you know, we don't really know what the secret ingredient is.
What is this, my friend? Ceviche. Oh,
cod and sweet potato.
Yeah.
Mahi and
oh, good.
Yeah. What do you call it? Verde ahi?
Yeah, this is okay.
Squiddy, clams,
this is
calamari
concha negra.
with corn nuts.
Concha negra. It's good, beautiful. Ceviche concha negra. Oh, good one.
Years of business, right? So we believe that cocaine was a punch that you got.
Leche tigre. Leche tigre. Sorry. Hey, my friend.
Leche tigre, see?
Yeah. What do you make it?
I think Chef used the ceviche, the milk of it, from the cod and the sweet potato.
Oh,
and
good,
then used the pisco.
Pisco,
And
good.
just built it in a shot glass.
We can the pisco.
I'll show you how you drink it, okay? Like this.
Oh, good. Quebranta. Leche tigre. Oh, good. Where you made a leche tigre?
Where do we make it? It's a pisco, and the juice is from the ceviche that was marinating with the onions and garlic and sweet potato and corn and ají amarillo. And we strained it all out from the ceviche and we mixed with pisco and
good.
That's
Sometimes in my country is like a Viagra.
See? Yeah.
Okay.
Green one, that would be good.
These are great.
It's beautiful. Good. Good, leche. Very good. Pisco sour. Where's the ingredient pisco sour, my friend?
What's that?
No.
What's that? The pisco? The egg white?
Pisco sour.
Lime juice?
Egg white. It's good. It's better than
That's the only way to have it.
yeah, because normally when it's the normal egg, you need use 1 egg. It's good. Egg white is good. It's so sustainable.
Our passion is to make the best. So, Pisco that's made from grapes is here to fruits. We got the grape, crush it, we make the wine. We distill in the copper pot distills. Distill to proof. Everything you can feel it, you can smell it, whatever in the bottle is come from the grapes. That's all. No water, no sugar, nothing. Just everything comes from grapes.
That's a very unusual thing, right? You think of every other spirit, every other distillate, vodka, gin, rum, cognac, all these other spirits are distilled multiple times. They get further and further away from the base product. So they're not as pure as Pisco. Pisco is the purest spirit in the world. Yes.
Any complaints, let me know, please.
Well, signature.
You guys have, I think just before we get to, any questions?
What part of Peru? What part?
Ica. Ica is a city, South of Lima, like 150 miles south.
No. Arequipa,
Primary places to make the best bread. It's like a Napa.
Yes. How you like that?
What you're doing is very
Is it like everywhere? That's right. That's right.
I'm the last one. I spent 2 summers in this one. Summertime, December, to have the harvest ready.
Yeah, we were wearing harnesses, so we'll come back to
So we're passing out a little bit of info for this next Pisco. I hope you enjoyed the ceviche.
Oh, yeah.
And your Pisco sour.
Yeah.
Special WCYC stencil on the top. That was good. Yeah. Okay, so classic Peru, the ceviche, the cocktail, the leche, the tigre. Now we're moving on to the main course. And we're going to have a couple things here. White bass. This is a big fillet of white bass. It's been rubbed with a paste of ají rocatillo, which is a much more spicy chili, but it's mixed with oil and it's only a little thin layer on top. The sauce, we call it sauce la mar, or the sauce of the sea. It's a cream-based sauce, but it's made from cuttlefish, octopus, lobster, shrimp, white wine, a lot of aromatics, grapefruit juice, ginger, and grapefruit zest. It's all cooked down together with some tomato, slowly simmered and strained, and poured over the fish that's been also covered with little bay shrimp. So it's a very seafood sauce, a very unique flavor of the sort of Asian Peruvian mix, which ties in with the cocktail that we are going to have. The cocktail, we call it a Pisco Tropical, and Jay will talk to you about it a little bit. But there's something very unique about this cocktail. It's called Pisco Peruano, which is purple corn. It's a very, very typical drink of Peru. All of the people, the kids, it comes, it's this purple corn, and I have some to show you somewhere, I'll bring it out later. It's cooked very slowly with apple and pineapple and cinnamon and sugar and cloves, and then it becomes a drink, and you can buy it everywhere, anywhere, on the street. The kids drink it, adults drink it. So we've used the purple corn syrup that we made, and we used that as the basis for the cocktail. And it's also mixed with grapefruit juice, which will pair with the drink and with the dish. So, without further ado, we'll introduce our next Pisco, which is very unique. This is a single varietal Pisco. You're going to learn all about it right now.
Entonces, hay más sumac.
¿Qué más suma? ¿Cuándo mejor están?
Ellos
Los
conocen
granos
las
del
mejores
mundo.
del mundo. No existe. Por las diferencias, cambios de tonos de abajo para arriba.
Tu madre te odio. Te odio y te quiero.
Ahí quiero verte ahora. Lúcete.
y soy feliz de haber nacido en esta hermosa tierra